everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. Guess what time it is? It's Ulta haul time. Yes, I went to Ulta the other day and I bought a boatload of products. Well, for me anyway. I was trying to do an eyeshadow tutorial the other day, and after I did my big makeup drawer clean out earlier in the summer, I jettisoned most of my interesting eyeshadows and I was left with a whole mess of taupe and gray and tan, and I was so bored I didn't even know what to do with myself. So I went to Ulta to buy some eyeshadows, and boy did I buy eyeshadows. Well, I bought 3 palettes. So that was pretty good, and then there was some other stuff that I was interested in that I threw in the bag. So here is what I got. I was recently in Miami and my daughter asked me to send her a little care package of makeup items because she's running out of things and she needed more. So some of the things that I have that she has stolen and loved that I did purchase for her are from IT Cosmetics. She loves the Eye Lift in a Tube. This is their dual-ended Bye Bye Under Eye and Hello Light eye product, and it's a great little product because it has doe foot wand on either end. So this end is the Bye Bye Under Eye concealer, so that's in there, you get a little bit of that, and then it also has Hello Light in the other end. So there's wands on both ends, really super easy to use, convenient to carry around in your purse, and she loves that. So that is heading to Miami, along with the IT Cosmetics Hello Light Powder. It's in the usual IT Cosmetics Matte Black Compact, and it is just a beautiful shimmery powder for highlighting. I also picked up for her one of my new favorites. This is the NYX Pump It Up Lip Plumper. I bought it for me a couple weeks ago and I have been absolutely loving it. I'm actually wearing it right now over my NARS lip pencil in Biscayne Park and my Marvelous Moxie Bare Minerals lip liner in Liberated. So these 3 make a great lip look. I love it. It gives a little bit of plumpness and a little bit of shine, but not too much of either. So that's it for my daughter. She's just getting 3 things. The rest is for me. All right, so let me start with the eye palettes, since I did buy 3 of them. The first one is the Too Faced Natural Palette. This is an all matte palette. You know how I love my matte palettes. And this one was just so pretty. I looked at lots of different matte palettes around the store, but this is the one that I ended up going with. I love it. It's in this little tin box. It's so pretty and so cute. And then you open it up. It actually has a little guide here to give you a few tutorials and makeup looks that you can do, which is hiding the nice mirror. It's got both warm tones and cool tones. You know how I'm in love with the cool tones, but I was missing warm tones in my palettes. I didn't have any. So what I love about this palette is that it has 2 different size pans of colors. So the colors that you'll probably get the most use out of, that you use every single day, are in the bigger pans. And then, you know, the darker colors and the more colorful colors that you get less use out of are in smaller pans. So it really makes sense from that standpoint for me, and I just love these shades. I love that it's a combination of warms and cools, and it just seemed to me very versatile, like you could get a lot of eye looks out of it. So the next thing I picked up was the Pure Minerals Love Your Selfie Kit. This is more than an eyeshadow palette. This actually contains 8 eyeshadows, a highlighter, a bronzer, whoops, a blush, a mascara, and a lip gloss. My God, things are falling out of here like crazy. But oh my gosh, look at that. It's one of those bundles where it's super inexpensive. It was $39 for this. It's a $125 value. It's got a really big mirror, and it's got 8 eyeshadows, and as I said, the bronzer, blush, highlighter, lip gloss, and mascara. So a great value on that. This is a combination of shimmers and mattes for the eyeshadows, but it has more mattes than shimmers. It's got, it looks like 5 mattes and 3 shimmers, and the shimmers don't look really very glittery. Like there's this pink one called Filter that I think is so pretty. It's like a pinky, almost like a grayish pink sort of. And then it has Flash, which is this lovely gold color. Now as you can see, they are all pristine. I make a deal with myself that I'm not allowed to use anything new I buy until after I've photographed it and done the swatches for you and made it look nice on the video. So now I can start using these. So unfortunately I haven't used any of these things yet, so I can't tell you how they are, but you guys can let me know what you want to see a tutorial with first. hoping it's this one. Please say this one. And then, just out of sheer curiosity, I picked up this Ulta palette. It's called Gilded Gold. And you know, I had bought the Maybelline Blush Nudes palette and also the L'Oreal La Palette Nude a couple weeks ago, and I did a tutorial on each of those. And so I was looking for another inexpensive palette that I could compare because both of those left a little bit to be desired. So I thought, I wonder how this Ulta one would be. Maybe it'll be a winner. And the colors are gorgeous. I think this is more trying to knock off not so much the Urban Decay palettes, but the Lorac palette, because on this one it's set up like the Lorac where the top row is all the shimmers and glitters and the bottom row is all mattes. So I love it that you get 6 big beautiful pans of matte as well as 6 big beautiful pans of different levels of shimmers and glitters. A nice looking brush came with that. I think this was like $20. I'm hoping the quality on these will be a step up from those drugstore palettes that I showed you, but still in the same drugstore price range, but from Ulta. So that's what I'm really curious about. And because buying 3 palettes last week just wasn't quite enough, I had to run back into Ulta on Sunday when the Lorac Mega 2 Pro palette came out and grabbed that one. I just wanted to show it to you. I'm actually kind of on the fence about whether I'm going to keep it or not because I just feel like some of these colors are not really that usable. I don't know. It's a weird range. I mean, I love that they're so bright and colorful, but I think that they're almost too colorful for eyeshadows. This one in particular right here, Burlap, that is just not the most beautiful eyeshadow color I've ever seen. I don't know how you would use it. This blue quartz, where would I use that? On what day would I actually wear that? I don't know. So it's kind of giving me fits. Like these 4 are very much similar to each other. There's so much variation in here, but there's not enough to do like just a plain old look. Like you couldn't do an everyday look with this palette, I don't think. I guess if you used, you know, bisque, sorbet, chiffon, and soft plum, possibly a little bit of Prosecco, that would be a good everyday look. You know, all these are really pretty, but they're so pigmented. Even the gold, I feel like for a gold for eyeshadow, this is really yellow. So I'm not sure if I am actually keeping this. I'm feeling like I could return it and get one of those $18 Lorac to-go palettes that are tiny with 3 shades that I would get so much more wear out of. I feel like really all I need in this palette are these 3 right here and possibly Sandstone, and I could get like those 3 in an $18 palette and not have to spend the $60. Why don't you guys let me know if you're curious about it or if it's just too colorful for you too. So that was it for the eye palettes. Then I just picked up a couple of other things. I went in and I bought a Lorac Touch Up To Go pen. I haven't bought this in a long time. This used to be my go-to under eye concealer, and I got really mad at Lorac because you know, I felt like the packaging had gotten much cheaper and it was expensive, you know, $28 for less than a 1/4 ounce of product, and that the push button on the thing didn't work very well and I was wasting a lot of product. So I thought I'll definitely find an under eye concealer that I like better. And it's been almost 2 years, and I gotta say, I've tried everything on the planet and I haven't tried anything that I like better than this. So I bought one again just to see if by chance they watched my video and made this a better quality pumper so you don't waste as much, but haven't used it yet, dying to try. I got it in Golden Light, number CF4. And then the product that I was really interested in, that I went in there to pick up, is the Benefit Air Patrol what's it called? Eyelid primer for eye makeup. And why I wanted this was because it has an SPF 20 in it. And you know, it's the one place that I don't put my sunscreen is on my eyelids. I do always wear sunglasses when I'm outside, but when I'm inside sitting next to my window, my eyelids are unprotected from the sun. And the nice part about it is that it's from titanium dioxide and octinoxate. So it's not full of the other chemical sunscreens that tend to irritate my skin, like avobenzone and homosalate. And so I was psyched about that. I did have sticker shock over this. I was like, what? This was $29. I mean, talk about paying for the packaging. This great box. I mean, I love their packaging. It's so cute, but I could pay less for the product and not get so much packaging. This is kind of like, it's a lot of fun, but not sure I really need it. So anyway, and it is an interesting delivery system. It's got this silicone kind of rubber foot thing, and you know, turn this, the product comes up. As you can see, I have not used this yet either. Product comes up, swirl it on your eyelid, I would imagine pat it in. So I'll be seeing how that works, hopefully tomorrow. Now that I've done the video and photographed everything, I can start using all this stuff. Hooray! All right, the last thing I bought was a lipstick. I went in on the 21 Days of Beauty when they had the Too Faced La Creme lipstick for half price. And I was looking for a nude lipstick because I am just so into the nude lip these days. But of course they didn't have the color that I wanted. They had every color was in stock. The one color I wanted was completely sold out. While I was there that day, I tried on a different color just to see. I don't know why I didn't buy it when it was $11. I easily could have bought it at 11, and then if I decided to change my mind and didn't like it, I could have returned it. Instead, I left there, was like, oh, I really love this color. I'm going to go back and buy it. Never got there that day. Went back, paid full price for it. So here it is. The color that I got is called Spice Spice Baby. And I had, like I said, put it on that day, was walking around the store, walked around the grocery store. I couldn't believe how long it lasted. Like, I looked at myself in the mirror later in the day and I was like, hey, that lipstick's still on. I can't believe it. And I really love the color. It's kind of halfway between a nude and a pink. It's not so like bubblegum baby pink, and it's also not so maroony and rusty. I find that a lot of things really go fast into the too dark of a maroon, too dark of a rust, and I just absolutely love it. I love it on its own. I love its staying power. It's not drying. And then, so since I bought so much, I got a whole mess of freebies. And here are the free things I got. I got a Discover It kit. This comes with, what is it? Brow Power, Bye Bye Under Eye, and Hello Lashes mascara. So that's a nice thing to get. And the other thing they gave me, because I bought the Pure Minerals kit, is the Pure Minerals Correcting Primer, so I'm dying to give that a try. I'm still working on that primer video for getting rid of our enlarged pores, so I'm hoping to have that be a contender in that video. From Too Faced, I got something called Hangover RX. This is interesting. Based on the name, I thought it was going to be a skincare product for making my skin look nice when it was, you know, parched or dehydrated or whatever. But no, this is, what the heck is it? Ah, it's a face primer, another face primer, yay! It's another face primer, so we can put this one up against some of the other ones and see if that's going to be good for diminishing the pores. And the last thing is Lorac gave me a little alter ego lip gloss in Goddess. Oh, look at that, it's kind of mauve-y. It's a little purpley for me, but I know the purpley mauves are having a moment, so I should probably try one. That should be an interesting one to use because I have a lot of blue in my lips anyway, so I usually try to counteract and go a little more peachy warm to get rid of the coolness, but you know, I think the cool lips for fall could be good, so I'll be giving that a try. That's everything. I have reached the bottom of my bag. So definitely let me know which of the eyeshadow palettes you want to see a review on and a tutorial on first, and I will get that going for you in the next couple of weeks. I've got everything planned out a couple of weeks out. So as always, everybody, take care, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.